Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name is Rochelle and this is Hi everyone, welcome back to another video. So today we'll be doing my weekly check-in plus my next cash stuffing for the week. So in the beginning of this video, we'll be doing my weekly check-in. So we're gonna pull money from the envelopes where I spent from this last week. So that is from my last weekly check-in up to last Saturday, November 25th. So that's what we'll be doing for the beginning of the video. Let's go ahead and get started. How are you guys doing? I hope you guys had a great weekend. Let's go ahead and pull from the envelopes. So I am a credit card user, so I basically just track what I spend using my spreadsheet on my phone. Every time I spend, I add it onto my spreadsheet, and then I have a section where it tallies up all of the spending in each category. I'll see if I can insert a video of it right here, but let's go ahead and get started. So we'll start with my weekly binder right here. So for my weekly spending, I did spend $107 for food. So let's go ahead and pull from here. So 107, so I have 20, 40, 60, 80, 90, 100, 5, 6, 7. All right, so let's see. 20, 40, 60, 80, 90, 100, 5, 6, 7. So that is what we have, which is perfect. All right, so this is money that is left over, and we're just going to go ahead and roll that over. All right, next is gas and tolls. And for this one, we spent 192, which I think we went over in. So I have 20, 40, 60, 80, 100, 20, 30, 40, 50, 65, 75, 81, and 2. So 182, so that means we need $10 more to cover for that spending. So again, we're gonna remove that from miscellaneous because every time I go over, this is where I pull from. So I have 2 5s here that covers for that spending. All right, next, stock up. We didn't spend anything. Miscellaneous, nothing. All right, personal, I am gonna remove $72. I did get my nails done last Saturday, so this is Gel X and it cost me $60. Every time I go get my nails done and then I realize how much it is, it makes me now want to go back, but it's been a while since I got them done. So, and my birthday's coming up, so I figured I'd get them done. So it was $60 plus I gave him $12 for tips, so 72. So I have 20, 40, 60, 75. So we'll pull 75 and then give myself back $3. So 1, 2, 3. All right. And next up, my daughter did go do her nails done with me, but she doesn't have enough in here. And if you guys watch my videos, last week I showed you guys that she is starting her binders. So I am just gonna pull the money that we used for her nails from my buffer, and then as she accumulates more money in her envelopes, then she'll start paying for her own things. All right, next is Rue. And for Rue, we spent 100. It was 126.42, and that is for his farmer's dog delivery. I don't only feed him farmer's dog. I just use it as a topper because he stopped eating the kibble. Like, he was getting picky with the kibbles, and then I started topping it with the farmer's dog, and he is eating it now again. So that is for his delivery of 126.42. So we're going to remove 127. So 20, 40, 60, 80, 120, and 130. So we'll put 132 and get back 5 because we don't have enough singles here. Yeah, so anyways, he has $5 left over, and that farmer's dog should last us a couple of, at least I want to say because the last delivery it was only like 7 packages, because that was my first order. This time I think it's 11, so it should last us about 3 months because I just use it as a topper, so we have time. All right, you guys, so I ran out of storage on my phone and I didn't realize until I finished taking out all the money, so I just tried to put everything back how it was. So we finished pulling money out of my weekly envelopes, so now we're gonna pull the money out of my low priority, which is only 2 envelopes, so not too bad. All right, so YouTube, I'm going to pull money out of because I did buy some new envelopes, some placeholders. So that's going to be coming out of YouTube. So for that, I spent $225.75. So I'm going to pull $226. So I have 50, 100, 50, 70, 90, 210, 230. 230. So, and then I'm gonna give myself $4 back in change. So 1, 2, 3, and 4. All right, and then lastly, I did buy so I was working for Thanksgiving, but I was home during the morning after I got off work, and then we did order some food instead of trying to cook before I went back to work. So I'm gonna pull that out of holidays. So in this envelope, I have the money that I saved for Thanksgiving, and then my Christmas savings challenge that I finished. This is to buy Christmas gifts. So we're gonna pull out this money from holidays. So 20, 40, 60, 80, 100, and I needed $104. Yes, so I needed 104. So we'll put this back and we'll pull the rest of that money from food since it was a food purchase. And then we don't need this anymore. Actually, I don't think I'll need this for the next year, so that's going in the garbage. So let's go back to my weekly binder and pull out $4 from food. So 1, 2, 3, and 4. All right, so that is all covered. Okay, so in total, I spent $826.35. So let's see what we have here. It might be a little bit more because I do round up. I'm just going to go ahead and use my calculator. So I have 50, 100, 150, 20, 40, 60, 81, 20, 40, 60, 82, 20, 40, 60, 83, 20, 40, 60, 84, 20, 40, 60, 80. So 480 plus 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100, 110. And then 5, 10, 15, 25, 35, 45, 55, 65, 75. So 75 plus 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. So plus 13. So I have $828, which we needed $826. So we have everything covered. So in the past, when I used to do these videos separately, I would then take this money and put it back in the bank and pay for my expenses for the week. But since we are combining these videos, I got paid last Friday, so in the bank I have my $1,512. So instead of taking this to the bank, I am just going to be adding to it, and whatever is left in the bank is what I'm going to use to pay for my card. So we have $828 here, and normally we stuff $1,012. So that's minus 828. So we need $184 more, which I did already take from the bank when we went to get our nails done. I have here 100, 50, 70, 80, 1, 2, 3, and 4. And we will add this on for my cash stuffing for today. Plus, we are going to add my usual 500 placeholders. So that is in my low priority here in the back. Hopefully this makes sense to you guys. So like I said, instead of taking the money back to the bank and then going back and pulling the $1,012, I just go ahead and use the money that I took out today and leave the money that's in the bank and have that be the one to pay for the bills for my credit card spending. So every Monday I do stuff 1,512, but 500 of it is in placeholder, which is this. So we'll put these in here. I'm not gonna recount it because that just feels redundant, and I've already counted it a couple times. So we are just gonna think I got $1,512 in this tray right here, which should be correct. All right, you guys, so let's go ahead and start the cash stuffing portion of this video. So again, we'll start with my weekly binder here, and I'm sorry if you guys can hear crunching in the background. My daughter is here and she's eating hot Cheetos on the bed. So anyways, food today is getting the usual 100, and we do have some money left over in here. So I think we're just gonna go ahead and do a bunch of 20s. All right, so I have 20, 40, 60, 80, 95, 100. All right, so now food has 20, 40, 60, 80, 90, 100, 5, 10, 11, 12, 13. So 113 is in food. Next is gas and tolls, and it's empty, and we're gonna add 150. So let's see. All right, let's see how much this is. 20, 40, 60, 80, 95, 100, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So that's 110. Let's do two more 20s. So 20, 40, 60, 80, 100, 120, 130, 35, 40, 45, 46, 47, 48, 49, 50. So that is correct. 150 for gas and tolls. Next is stock up, and we're gonna add 50, and we currently have 50 in there, so now we have 100 in total. All right, next is miscellaneous, and it's getting $12, so let's do two $1 bills and two $5 bills. So miscellaneous now has $5, $10, $11, $12, $13, and $14. Alrighty, next is personal, and for personal we're adding my usual 40, so 20 and 40. So I now have 20, 40, 1, 2, 3, and 4, $44. Next is for my daughter, and she does have some money in here. So my last video I showed you guys that she has her own binder now that I want her to start stuffing. So what I'm doing, she's supposed to get $30, so in my envelope I will be stuffing 15. So a 10 and a 5. So here she has 10, 25, and 30, and then the other 15 I'm gonna give it to her to cash stuff in her own binder. So let's see how much we have here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and a $5 bill. So this is gonna be for her to cash stuff. Here you go.
Thank you.
Okay, so this is all done. Next is for my dog Rue, and he is getting 20. So he now has 25. And then lastly is household, and it's getting $10. So household now has 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 85, $90 for household. And me and my sister are trying to look for a espresso machine, and we're gonna go half on it. So I need to look for something. All right, next up, we're gonna go into my high priority envelopes. All right, first property is not getting stuffed. Emergency is getting $100. So I thought I had more hundreds, so we're gonna go ahead and do some 20s here. So 20, 40, 60, 80, 100. Count that again, 20, 40, 60, 80, 100. All right, so for emergency, we now have 1,000, 2,000, 500, 600, 700, 800, 900, 3,000, 1, 2, 300, 20, 40, 60, 80, 400. So $3,400 is now in emergency. All right, next is month ahead, and it's getting $800. So this is where I do my 500 placeholder, and then let's do 300 in cash. All right, so I think this is 300. So I have 150, 200, 20, 40, 60, 70, 80, 90, 300. All right, so that makes $800. And this is basically paying for the bills for December. I am a month ahead, so this is how I am budgeting it. So the money that is in my checking account is what plays for the current month, and then this money will be deposited at the end of the month to pay for the next month's bills. All right, so now month ahead has 500, 1,000, 1,500, 2,000, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 600, 5,700, 750, 770, 79, 790, 810, 830, 850, 870, 890, 910, 930, 950, 970, 990, 1,010. Ugh, I don't know. Let's use my calculator. So I have 500, 1,500, 2,000 in placeholders. So that's 2,000 plus. So this money is in my savings account. And then I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 600 and $100 bills. Plus 50, 100, 150. Plus 20, 40, 60, 81. 20, 40, 60, 82, 20, 40, 60, 83, 20, 40, 60, 84. So that is 400 plus 10, 20, 30, 40, and 50. So we have $3,200 in this envelope for the next month's bills. My bills for next month will be a little bit less though, because so my travel job finishes on December 16th, so I'm only paying for like the first 2 weeks of the month, which is about like 200 something. So I will have some money left over in here. All right, next is for annual bills, and for here we are stuffing $80. So we'll do 50, 20, and a 10, so 50, 70, 80. And for this one, I don't have all of my bills in a separate envelope. I basically have everything in a spreadsheet, and then I divide it, I add it, so I total everything, and then I divide it by 52, so that's how much I stuff every week. Same for my for my monthly bills. So I add everything and then divide it by 4, so that's how I know how much to stuff every week. So anyways, annual bills now has 1, 2, 3, 400, 50, 500, 50, 70, 90, 610, 630, 650, 660, 670, 680, 690, 700, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 75, 85, 90. So 790 is in annual bills. Next is car, and we are going to add $50 today. So we'll do 2 20s and a 10. And now car has 1, 2, 53, 50, 400, 20, 40, 60, 70, 80, 90, 500, 10, 20, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39. So 539. Okay, that is correct. 539 is in car. And I definitely will have to get an oil change probably in the next 2 weeks. And then I also have to do my inspection. Next is health, and we are gonna add 50 as well. So I have 20, 30, 40, 45, and 50. All right, so health now has 50, 70, 90, 110, 130, 140, 150, 55, 60, 65, 70, 75, 80, 85, 90, 95, 200, 5, 10, 15, 16, 17. So 217 is in health. And then the last bills here, I have 5, 10, 15, and 20 is going to go into school. So now school has 5, 10, 15, 25, 35, 40. So $40 for school. And my daughter did finish doing cheer, so she's gonna go back to doing gymnastics for the rest of the year. But that is it, you guys. We are completely out of money, so that is it for this video. If you like this video, please give me a thumbs up and consider subscribing if you haven't already, and I will see you guys on the next one. Bye.